How it do, how it be, how it is. Welcome in and welcome back, everybody, to Terraform.
Woo!
The party has just fled the city of Cairn. We're going to be picking up right after that, a couple hours after that, with a few interesting bits. They've got a bit of a journey as they head off to Amirda to speak with Eviosa, the air djinn, within the realms. But they'll have to go through a few interesting biomes first and have a few interesting encounters along the way. Needless to say, if you're looking to get caught up on the epic, crazy stuff that just happened these past couple of episodes, it was bangers. It was back to back to back to back, and then we had like one kind of a break episode where everyone caught their breath, and then right back into the crazy. You can catch up with that on the YouTube Jake and Feffers, and feel free to hit up the Discord if you want to join our community. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. We have 3 weekly campaigns: Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Yeah, I'm Sir Feffers, your humble dungeon master, and that's kind of it for me. Let me throw it over to GoodGriefGeorge as I fix the names again.
You had to think about the safety toss. You were I was
looked
really
at it.
expecting
I looked at it and then saw that your Zoom window was in the wrong one, and I was like, oh. I've done it again.
Wild. Well, hi, I'm GoodGriefGeorge. You can follow me as GoodGriefGeorge on all the things, mostly Instagram and on here. I do a lot of offline stuff as well, and I go to a lot of conventions and GM the Avatar Legends stuff because Avatar Legends is awesome and Atlas is amazing. Anyway, I'm playing Pod. For those of you who have missed the last couple of episodes, Pod is just being broken. They're being all sorts of broken, and we ended last episode with looking into, what was it exactly? It was just
non-linearity.
Yeah, looking into non-linearity.
Oh, I'm sorry. The vision within Anarian's mind.
Yeah, that's what we said. So, Pod we don't know what's going to happen to them. We'll find out, but I guess I'm going to be sitting back here for a couple of minutes while you guys figure it out. Anyway, go ahead, Taylor.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me absolutely everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I am in Acton, LA, but also I run and write LARPs, Heinefall and The Voyage North. Absolutely check them out. They're super blast. I play in GoodGriefGeorge's Avatar game, and I'm super excited for it. Super stoked. Yeah, Eshna is feeling really shaken and really not safe. First off, she was trapped under a building while gods warred over this companion that we have been traveling with. I've learned that Levy's father is not indeed following us and over us and watching over us, and it was a bit of a safety net to, think that if we needed to, we could call something powerful down. Without having that, Eshna's that she's not feeling super safe, even with this group. So that's where her headspace is right now. I'll pass it off to Levy.
Dorky Cosplayer. You can find me on all the things, mainly Twitch on Mondays and Thursdays. I play Levy, the person who I play, and I have a cold. Everybody is going to have to forgive my brain, like every other day, but especially today. Storm, Genasi, Monk, Warlock. That's Levy. Yes, indeed, and she is panicked, much panicked. I actually did not think of the fact that, that would have been kind of a safety net. And no, we don't have that, so that's kind of an interesting thought to have. Jake? Jake or Ben or anybody else?
Hello, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Anarian, the sole problem maker for the party, who tries his best. It's a fallen ASMR cleric. Just barely succeeded getting not being possessed by a god, and then had another god fight over his mind, and that was cool. And a building exploded, and he just kind of was like, can we not?
I have a question.
Got on horses and left. I don't know.
Wasn't there 3 gods, or am I making that
There was
up?
a third.
Oh yeah, there
Okay,
were 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even worse, there were 3 gods right there with you, buddy.
There's a Miss who's holding on, and then there's a Mora and Despair fighting over me.
Don't
I'm
you
so
feel
popular.
special? Yeah.
Everyone
How-
wants a piece of
How is
Anarian.
Anarian feeling?
He probably shock. Because he was just told that he's the hundredth of an ancient fallen archangel's line, who is destined to open the gates of hell.
Yeah.
To which his reply, being told you are a Senesa, his reply was, I am a Narian. So he currently is a strong enough mind to reject that, but who knows what will happen in the future. So yeah, escape the city, and we'll find out what happened to Pod later. Ben, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ben Brainard. You can find me on the internet. I am playing Thylo Match, the Order of Scribes elf wizard with a little bit of fighter in there. He's trying his best. A lot of stuff happened last episode, and Thylo was mad distracted by it, by actually just a lamp post. It all happened within, I think, 5 or 6 seconds, and I just wanted to talk to the magical lamppost that blew up. So that was not a happy.
All
I
of
have
this
the,
was
pe-
going
the
down.
pieces. I have the pieces of the lamppost now, and I'm gonna remember those and figure something out. I don't know, but I missed most of what happened. And then the entire city started coming after us. So I was like, we should bounce. And we did.
Yeah. And I think that's everybody, correct? Okay. So, hard riding for many hours. It's just hitting about sunset. And looking back, the party doesn't see anyone pursuing. In the moment, the horses are ready to drop after non-stop galloping, and the party pulls up to the nearby river, huge river, to let the horses drink and kind of stretch their legs a little bit. Pod is still kind of slumped over one of the horses. And what's the vibe, guys? What do you do? I'm gonna switch the music up.
Have you guys read the Harry Potter books?
Yeah.
You know, like the whole chunk at the end of the last book where Hermione and Harry are going out to find stuff, and Harry is just useless, but every time they stop, Hermione is like doing a bunch of spells and stuff to make sure that everyone else is okay. That's what Thylo's doing. We have stopped. I don't even know who followed, but I'm doing some stuff. I have to find the name of the spell, but I'm gonna hide us all.
Okay.
Someone else talk while I find the name of the spell.
Anarian will check on Pod.
Levy has lowered Pod down, gently pulled them away a little from the horses, just in case. Horses getting spooked
That's
aren't
wise.
a good thing. So away from the horses. Anarian, he hasn't. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but he's been like this the whole time, the whole ride. What do we do? What do we
He's
have
not
to
said
do?
anything.
Let's get a medicine check from either Levy or Anarian.
What's
It's wisdom. I got a +5, so I'll,
you
with some guidance.
How
Levy,
about the help act?
Levy.
What about the help action?
Can she be help? Is that
Yeah, yeah. Levy kind of kneeling down and propping up Pod on her lap, and kind of has Anarian kind of like squat over, and he's like checking the eyelids and
27
stuff like that. 27. Your sibling is in a catatonic state, in a bit of a coma. The current theory on comas within this world is that they're in there, but they can't do anything.
The lights are on, but no one's home. Good.
God, darling, you're gonna be okay. We're working on it. With like speaking in their ear. It's gonna be okay.
It's all my fault. It's gotta be something I can do.
Philo, don't you have the book? There's something in the book.
I'm
There has to be.
reading. I found the spell.
I don't find any like outward wounds, correct?
I don't believe so. He took a bit of a tumble.
Nope, I'm at max HP.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thylo's gonna cast hallucinatory terrain.
Ooh.
Cool.
I don't know the details of that, but by everyone's reaction, that sounds awesome.
It's fun, and it never really gets used. So you said we're just kind of like in a hilly meadow.
Yeah. Yeah, by
Great.
a river,
Now,
big river.
anybody who comes into this area, it is a 150 feet square area that encompasses all of us. I'm gonna make it look like the river goes way farther away from us, and then these are just like there's just some more hills in our area, so that like people can't see through the hills to see us if they are passing by. I can't necessarily turn us into hills, but I can make it look like the surrounding area is just like completely covering us, and there would be no reason for anybody to come this way.
It's a good
I
thing
would
you
like to
did
be a
that.
hill.
It's a good thing you did that, because a couple of minutes later, you guys begin to hear marching, the tromp of many, many foot soldiers. Let me go over to the map real quick. Bop. So, the party is right about here on the map. And this fortification, this keep, this martial station had a standing army, and it was stated a few times by different members of the church, I'm really glad this didn't get too out of hand. The gentry wanted to send in the army. The gentry, I'm really glad they didn't send in the army. That would be the worst case scenario for a lot of us. Well, with the wall coming down, it looks like things in that regard have changed. The power dynamic within the city of Cairn will be affected by this. There's always been this kind of balance between the church and the gentry within the city of Cairn, and it looks like the political battle is capitalizing on part of the wall coming down. So you guys are all kind of chilling out. At one point, a scout kind of looks around, doesn't spot you guys. He's about 200 yards away, but he's drinking from the river, and he's looking out, and he shoots kind of a mistrusting glare at the Elven embassy that's all the way on the other side of this huge Mississippi River level river. And before he kind of wheels the horse about and takes off, and then all the flags come into view over the hill, and all these soldiers surrounded by various people on horseback wielding the banner of House Thorn. House Thorn has the most armies in this region. The other houses all kind of have to dance to Thorn's tune, if you will.
Can we see through the mountains? They can't see through, but we can?
The hallucinatory terrain.
Yeah.
Technically you guys would have to make an investigation check, and at that point you'd be able to see through it, but like you just watched me do that.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm like,
It's safe to say you can like.
Illusions
you
are broken
touch-
once we know it's an illusion.
If you touch one of the hills, then you'll mechanically gain the ability to see through it because it won't be real. You can see through it.
because we all know the first thing Levy would have done is go up and try and see if it's,
I mean,
how real it is.
wouldn't we all?
Climb the hill.
He's terraforming.
Oh!
We
End the
said it.
session. Thanks,
Roll
guys.
credits. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining this
credits.
campaign.
That's it.
See you next year when we create a brand new.
These past 2 campaigns have been a setup for that one joke.
There you go.
Thank you. We're done. We've accomplished it. Great work, everybody.
Roll the
think
blooper
Terraform-
reel. We're done. We're getting
my
out of
God.
here.
Oh no, the blooper reel will take a year to finish. Are
Oh
you
my
kidding
God,
me?
yeah. So,
Levy is gonna go back over to Pod,
okay.
and her fingers are kind of sparking with lightning a little bit, and she's gonna go, I have an idea. Can I try it?
After I try my idea,
Me first. No, I'm just kidding. Fine. Lightning slowly fades away.
Anarian is going to cast Aura of Purity.
Ooh.
Purifying energy radiates around, and player me doesn't think this will work, but Anarian is hoping. Basically, you have like advantage to get rid of effects.
Okay. Like status effects, like paralyzed
Yeah.
and okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
any kind of condition you can kind of.
I would say that it does not work.
Right.
While
And
they're
then he'll continue by trying Aura of Life and Aura of Vitality and literally anything that he can think of.
Okay, you guys
Because
watch
he's
as the
desperate.
cleric begins slamming, going through all of their spell slots, everything they can think of, getting more and more desperate.
Thylo's gonna do Liamon's tiny hut as a ritual while Anarian's doing all that.
Okay.
And try to make it blend in with the fake hills.
Dorky.
What was your idea?
Shocking him with lightning. Shocking them with lightning. Apologies.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, let her try it. Just let her try shocking pods. It'll work.
I don't know if. What are you hoping will happen when you do that?
You've never seen how people come back to life?
He's not dead though. He's
They're
fine.
right there. Just gotta yank them back the other way.
Okay, hey, maybe we don't electrocute the people in this hut
Oh,
right now. How
It's
about we don't do that?
Bad. It's more like a tingle. I should tell them. It's not that bad.
It's really not that bad. It's just a quiet.
Okay.
It's a little spark.
I don't believe either of you.
Deception roll. I got a 2.
Oh no!
Great.
my
That's
passive
8. That's 10.
With my passive insight of 19, I'm gonna call BS.
Help action. Come on. Assist.
I'll guide her. Got some guidance.
See?
I think maybe we should check out to see what's going on in his head.
It has to be working to see anything.
I'm gonna with Eshna. I'm just gonna pop in. I'm just gonna be like, Pod, are you there?
You get an interesting sensation.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Right.
He's in there. And he is lost in the, they are lost in the sauce. There's gibbering and screaming in odd silences that don't make any sense. at some point there's other languages that dip in and out of languages that you know. Sometimes the voices overlap, and that's when it starts kind of freaking you out and kind of messing with your head a little bit. You start feeling a sense of vertigo as okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a mess in there, everybody. This is gonna be a tough one. I'm not.
Well, I'm gonna take a look.
Go for it.
I'm casting telepathic bond. It's a ritual, so it's gonna take 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna kind of put my hand on his forehead during the casting of the ritual.
Okay.
On
In
their
that
forehead.
10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
10 minutes.
Just let me try it
pass.
once. Let me try it once.
As 10 minutes pass, you note that pod they're still breathing, you know. There just doesn't seem to be any, you know, the pupils are dilating or contracting to light and stuff like that, and so all of the physical form is there. Thylo, you step down. Levy, go ahead. Sorry, Ashna.
I'm gonna look over to Anarian and I'm gonna be like, don't they enjoy like the whole dying and coming back and dying and coming back, and what if we try that?
What if we just kill him?
I mean,
And y'all were mad about my lightning?
No, I'm not mad about it. I'm building off that idea.
I mean, in theory, you're not wrong, and I could bring him back.
Thylo is now also screaming inside of Pod's head.
They're gonna kill you!
But let me try something else first.
Oh yeah, that's last resort.
I don't
is
think
killing him.
I don't think that will reset his brain.
Let's get Thylo's thing first.
Yeah, that was just during the 10-minute ritual.
Yeah, Thylo. you.
I have something
Okay.
after.
Okay. Thylo, same experience of like overlapping languages, gibberish, screaming. At one point, there's like a high and shrill, like a screech singing kind of a thing going on. And every now and then it's just tomato, 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 tomato. You know, just something's broken. Something is wrong.
Can I make 2 checks?
Okay.
Arcana and then religion.
Sure.
Oh, I didn't get my dice. Okay.
How could you?
I'm so sorry. The Arcana is a 16.
Okay.
The religion is a 17.
Okay. Both of those together. Pod, how forthcoming have you been about, I feel like pretty forthcoming, feel free to correct me, about the non-linearity and the journey you've kind of been going on?
I've been really 100% forthcoming with Anarian about it.
Okay.
It hasn't really been like anything that Pod feels they need to keep a secret. But it's also not like, just because we're not keeping secrets anymore, it doesn't necessarily mean I need to tell you when I'm using the bathroom. You know, like it's
Right.
not really a.
You wouldn't think to bring it up too.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So the religion check is easily determining that he tried to do something related to the astral. And the Arcana check is they failed fundamentally. and this is the result. His mind needs to be kind of... Damn it! Their mind kind of needs to be drawn back together. It's not that it's broken apart. Their mind is... Well, what I'm gonna say is that it's lost in non-linearity, but I don't know what that would translate into an Arcana check.
Keep saying that word, and I'm not comprehending what you're saying.
Non-linearity. So past and future don't exist within my worlds. If someone were to invent a time machine, it just wouldn't work. Because the pane, which is the realm you're in, the physical dimension, is a sliver moving along, and they've been breaking out of that.
Okay, I'm more with you now.
Yeah. So
Do you want me to make an intelligence check, like a straight intelligence check instead of an Arcana check?
Arcana is intelligence. We'll just tack that in because you get one, you're getting the other as well. So you don't know much about non-linearity, I don't think, Thylo. And so
I could probably understand the concept of it, but I wouldn't know anything like in practice. By any means.
Right. So I would say that you attribute it to Pod being a changeling.
Okay, and you said I got I got some sort of information there that he was trying to do something astral or on the astral plane. That's kind of what brought it.
And it failed.
Okay. In that case, I'm kind of gonna come out of my hyper focus on his brain and look over at Eshna. I'm kind of just spitballing here, but I think you might have the best chance of fixing what's going on in there. I don't even know how to explain what I was kind of able to perceive, but his brain feels a little scrambled in a way. It not necessarily needs to be rebuilt, but definitely reordered, maybe. And the only thing I could really tell is that he was trying to do something on like the astral plane when it happened. You're muted.
Am I? No, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Well, there's maybe one thing I could try, and Eshna's gonna kind of look around, and she's gonna find like a calm place in the meadow. And she's gonna go around and she's gonna start planting seeds just in like a circle, and then she's putting the Big Dipper constellation in the middle in seeds. And I'm just gonna be like, well, so for those in this group that don't know, Kalishtar, we don't dream. Where it's just not possible. We never have. We have... Well, they say that we're severed from them. But we're the circle of the stars, and we connect through the stars. So she casts Druidcraft on all of the seeds, and they glow into these bright white moonflowers around, and little fireflies start to come and dance around them. She's going to take off the layer of her dress that's kind of like this shawl that she wears around, and she's going to unsnap it from the metal of the dress, and she's going to lay it out, and turns out it's a giant circle of fabric that is one large accurate star map. And she lines the fabric out in the same way so that the Big Dipper on the fabric is the same direction of the Big Dipper on the ground that she's planted and the one in the sky. And she's gonna go, Anarian, would you take Pod and lay them here for me, please?
All right. I'll do so.
And with Pod laying down, and I'm gonna lay down next to them, I'm gonna kind of turn, and you know when like people curl their bodies and their knees and they end up looking almost like that dipper formation? I'm gonna turn both of us so we're kind of doing a dipper formation, but we're placed forehead to forehead.
Okay.
I'm going to look to Anarian. I'm gonna go, Anarian, you remember how you put me to sleep that one time?
Yep.
Yes. With my permission, this time, I would request that you do that again after I match with his mind. It was a bit overwhelming when I was in there, so please feel free to wake me up if you think anything is going wrong.
If this were a game, how many hit points did you say you have?
I currently have 54.
Let's see. So...
Feeling a little beaten up by the building falling on top of me.
That makes no sense at all. A building?
While this was all happening, can I try something?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Zap!
taking me time to do.
Yeah. I really, really want to, but George has given me permission and no one else has, so I'm not trying to fight Anarian today.
Follow the fiction, Levy. Follow the fiction.
No, but I would like to try just... Levy's been sitting by Pod, and it's to say she will take a guess at what Eshna's doing. Whether it's right or wrong is definitely up to the imagination. It's probably wrong. Let me just spoil that. But I want to try taking Pod's hand and casting / doing, I'm not sure if it's a spell or what it is, Gaze of Two Minds.
Interesting. Let me pull that up real quick.
I
Isn't
was
that
gonna say, I
where
can
you
read
can
it.
see through their eyes?
I think it is.
If all this fails, by the way, I'm just gonna dominate person.
Oh, cool.
Wake up!
Wake up! Girl, push your foot a little back up!
Out of it!
You wanted to.
I mean, command too.
Okay. So you start perceiving through their senses.
Oh no. Oh no, there's so many senses.
I
There's
need
so
you to
many
make
senses,
a wisdom
Levy.
save.
Oh no!
You remember what I explained, Levy?
I'm gonna have to get both of them out of there.
Oh no. Oh, Levy, there's so many senses happening right now.
Well, it's not bad. It's an 18
It's an 18. Okay.
plus
okay.
0.
Sure,
but
sure,
it's an
sure, sure.
18.
Let me just grab the DM's guide real quick.
I failed
I
on
don't
a 19.
like that. That means I failed.
Yeah,
You need to
it
tell
does.
me how badly.
So to remind everyone what happened, as I sort of explained like what Pod was going through, it was like there was non-linearity. So there was like past, present, and future of like basically I think like a 10-foot radius around me of all of the feelings I could ever feel. Like I could feel, like the ground on the ground. I could feel it. I could taste it. I could smell it. I could hear it. I could do all the senses, all the time, everywhere.
Yeah. So, Levy, you perceive. What's your movement speed, Pod?
Oh,
I think it's just 30.
30. Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
just 30.
in a radius of how far Pod could move, which is 30 feet, you physically feel all of it. So if you could touch a blade of grass with your hand. You feel it. If you could touch a blade of grass with your face, you feel it. You feel everyone around you. You are max overstimulated, and now, because you have not been going down this path of slowly expanding your mind into nonlinearity, you get to roll a D100 on the short-term madness table.
I love taking chances. It always works out great for me. Every time. Oh my gosh.
Just more stuff for the wizard to fix.
But you can fix it, right?
But you can fix it, right?
66?
66, that's an ominous number, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, the character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on ability checks. That could have been worse.
Is that only while I'm in the brain or until a long
Short-term
rest?
madness, roll a D4.
Please
I'm
say
still rolling.
hours.
Why am I still rolling? 3.
Please say minutes.
3 days.
Okay.
You got 3 days of seeing things that aren't there.
Oh, that's...
And if you break connection with them, then you no longer have the sensations that they're experiencing.
I still have the madness?
Yes.
Fun. Fun.
Taylor, how many hit points did you say you had?
I had
50 something?
54, but you can punch me a few times if I need less.
That's all right. 54 exactly as a 6th level sleep.
Hey.
We all just turn and Anarian's just punching you in the face over.
Go. Just like,
I need to heal your siblings.
I need you to have
me
less
now.
health so I can do this easier.
All right,
Shapes
Eshna.
and colors.
So Levy, I assume you're
Yeah, Levy's
snapping
off
out.
now, just like going around the circle, just
Yeah, in the hallucinatory terrain.
she's like, are these hills real? I don't know.
Yeah, imagine that. You can't even verify. You start touching stuff and you don't feel anything. It's like,
Oh god, that's even okay.
That's so trippy.
oh.
Maybe she thinks she's touching stuff. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
They're coming to take me away. Haha.
Oh.
Levy, do you break off the connection with them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So you're tripping balls. Eshna, you cast and then Anarian casts, is that correct?
Yeah, so I'm going to cast my wild shape form, and I'm specifically gonna go into my starry form of the dragon.
Ooh, okay.
Yes. So what
Cool.
the dragon does is when I make an intelligence or wisdom saving check, or a con saving throw to maintain concentration, I can treat a roll of 9 or lower as a 10. So it just helps with that stuff. Once I'm transformed into that constellation, I will nod to Anarian, link minds with Pod, and then place my head against theirs.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh.
Okay. You cannot dream, but you can now experience the nightmare that's going on in Pod's mind.
Pod? Pod, are you there?
Play-Doh.
Pod, Anarian sent me. Do I see, is this at all, do I see them at all? Or are they,
You're kind
are
of
we
in
in
this
just like an idea?
Yeah, you're in this it's not a void, but it's completely dark within a mirror maze, if that makes sense.
Okay.
This music's not supposed to be playing. What are you doing? How dare.
I'm going to
I
try.
like the Skyrim menu music.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and You know, kind of the idea that you let intrusive thoughts kind of go in one ear and out the other.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use it a little bit differently. And any time that there's like an intrusive thought, I'm going to try and take it into myself, and I'm going to try and bounce it off of a specific mirror so that it goes into what would be considered a correct area of thought. So when things are coming at me in an unknown language, I try to translate it to common and put it back to where it should be. When it comes to like a potato or tomato being thrown at me, I put that into their love of cooking. When it comes to when I can grab, whenever I can see anything that relates to Thylo or Narian or Levy or friends, I'm going to draw those and I'm going to keep them within myself.
Okay.
I'm going to say, Pod, if you can sense me, if you can find me in any of this, if you can find anyone.
Yeah, I know.
Food.
To be like that. Food. Like that. I can't
Who eats your
understand what's
food?
going on.
Who likes to eat your food? Who do you cook
purple
for?
Pouches. Oh, I do. It's supposed to be. Hey, howdy.
You're okay.
Love my friends. Love my friends.
Love your friends. Your friends are here. Come this way to your
my
friends.
my friends are in trouble. Go take it. But and then just
Your
like
friend-
brilliant light.
Yep.
All of a sudden, we're this brig, like we're the shining guy. What's that race called again that you made?
Freaquin.
We're the Freaquin. We're suddenly the Freaquin. Oh my god! This is so bright. It's so bright. Why am I here? What am I doing?
Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Its lightness goes away.
The human female. Hello there. How are you doing, honey?
I'm good. I'm good, Pod.
Pod. Who's Pod?
Your Pod.
I don't know who Pod is. Pod's over there. Point over. You look over, and there's the Furbolg.
That's also
no.
Pod. Pod is wonderful, aren't they? They're many things.
Pod's doing
And they're
a lot.
all you.
Pod's doing a lot of things. Pod's cooking right now. Pod's cooking.
Yeah.
Pod's
Pod
cooking.
loves to cook. He cooks.
Right.
They cook for their friends.
Trying to
Do you know their friends?
help. Trying to help his brother. Trying to help his brother.
It's his brother. His brother wants him to come back. His brother sent me here.
And you see, they'll morph into the version of Thylo. And the most surprising part of all of this is that all of these are actual representations of the characters without the mustache.
Ooh, interesting. I'm very keenly waiting till I see a version of Pod with a mustache.
Yeah, this goes on for probably a minute or two. I would say Pod needs some kind of direction, like some kind of way of seeing a direction in order to get back to where they are.
Okay. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna start. When I was Tati, running was the thing that I loved to do. I was the fastest in the village. I consistently ran with the winds, with the storms, everything like that. And that's where I have the idea that I'm a shooting star. I'm constantly running across the sky. So now that I've stored up enough of these good thoughts, of these good memories, and I've cleared the way of some of these confusing ones, there's a path for me to start sprinting throughout Pod's mind as if I am the electrical neurons bouncing around in his brain, sending signals to try and get them in a conducive order. And I'm just going to be going, follow me, follow me, follow me, until I can keep bringing Pod back.
And as whatever version of Pod is they are at the moment looks up, and as you're doing this running, I think I envision like you're going from point to point, but it starts to like form your constellation in my mind, and Pod begins to like starts at the panhandle and kind of move, like works their way, and then it switches from like it goes to the Furbolg to shiny boy to the human to the orc to half the turtle to regular changeling form, and then finally to the ASMR form.
And then
the ASMR finally has the mustache.
At the ASMR at the end, a very interesting feeling for Ashna being on the opposite side of this, she is just going to be at the end, and she's just going to jump. And she's just going to open her pods, her hands to pod.
Jump, jump, jump. Oh, I got that spell. I got that spell. Jump. Okay, actually, you know what? Hang on. Oh, good. Okay, so they begin to rummage around in their pockets for components and stuff. You thought that they thought that you told them to cast a spell.
Yeah. No, I'm noticing that, and I'll just be like, just you. You don't need anything. You just need you.
What? No, I need lots of things. I need my brother. I need my friends. I need my family.
And
I need the church.
I'm gonna shoot out from me the good memories that I have stored, the people that I have stored in me, and I'm gonna have them all behind me. All of our arms open to Pod, and we all at the same time go jump.
Pod kind of reaches out, and it's like, because this is all in the mind, Pod doesn't really have to jump. It just kind of like warps into that direction. It's almost as if the space suddenly becomes much less.
And I'd like to take what little I can and have everybody kind of swirl until I turn upside down in front of Pod in the same formation that we are on the ground, and I touch the crystal on my forehead to theirs.
Okay. Re-anchoring Pod, you feel all of yourself sliding back into place. And you become just before you wake up, you become aware. You become lucid.
Since I'm lucid, I want to take one more quick look at the shifting broken pane to see if there's anything I can glean out of it.
Okay. At great personal risk, you take one furtive glance about. All of the stars that are around you, aside from, of course, Ashna, are not stars. They're panes. They're realities. Far away, and you can see the astral current passing through all the ones with sentience. Which means there are some with no souls. And that knowledge is the last thing you kind of grasp as you come to. And while all this was going on, we're going to have a fun little romp of Philo and Anarian desperately trying to capture Levy, who is gallivanting.
The monk.
And with the nearby marching army, mind you. And that's where we'll pick up right after this break. Chat, stick around. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So, Levy starts seeing visions of strange bipedal figures, like doing over-the-top ninja poses and trying to like attack Philo and Anarian. She starts swinging on nothing and starts bolting around and risking drawing the attention of the nearby marching army. What do you do?
How far away is she?
Constantly moving.
Yeah, she's currently about 20 feet away, doing a flying, spinning spiral of a sidekick. Like, the level of contortion is impressive, but you can see the madness in the eyes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, if you could stop doing that, I would love.
Levy!
Oh, you would.
Levy, come over. What are you doing?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes.
That's why I asked.
I'm casting mold earth every time she touches the ground and turning it into difficult terrain.
Okay.
Just to try and slow her down.
2 risks come immediately to Anarian and Thylo's head. A, stomping unintentionally on Eshna or Pod and messing with the attempt being made. The other being leaving the 150-foot radius of the hallucinatory terrain and being spotted. He's on the cactus juice.
I have something that I could do, but I could tell her to stop.
Thyla just... Well, tell her to stop.
It's forceful, but all right. Levy, stop! And I cast command.
Okay. Levy,
I can't do anything, right?
you make
a wisdom save.
at
Why is it
disadvantage.
wisdom?
Yeah,
Y'all
wisdom save.
know.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Hold up. Let me. Oh, that's stupid.
I'm going back to the meadow music.
I rolled a 19, and then I rolled a 13.
Okay.
All right, well.
13
So,
total.
So I failed, right?
Yeah, so you
13 total. I have
you
plus
are
0.
compelled to stop.
Okay. She was like, going into, like a flip. So I'm just gonna imagine she's now, like, in a bridge. If you know what a bridge, it's basically she's upside down on her hands and feet, and she just is frozen. Stopped.
How long is she stopped that for?
It only lasts 6 seconds, so I dash over to get her.
Okay. What do you do?
I have a thing.
Okay.
You get her over to me, and I'm casting Feign Death on her.
The moment 6 seconds is up,
So
like, if he doesn't get me over there in 6 seconds,
We've got 6 seconds. We've got movement speed, action, and bonus action. The movement speed, Narian recovers you and brings you over. They both have action, bonus action, and Thylo has movement speed. Thylo is casting Feign Death. Read that one for me.
So technically, she does have to be a willing creature.
I'm not.
She's not.
Hmm.
So that's
You
your
are the
action
enemy.
spent.
Hail Hydrate.
Water might be a. Oh, here we go.
Come on. Give me something good, spells. Give me something good.
Thank you, the undead time traveler. That might be a Flash reference, and I respect it, but it also might be unique, which I like more.
Give me something good, book.
Are you cracking open the tome of the stilled tongue?
I've already used that ability. I get it back at dawn. I have so much dumb stuff, and none of it is useful.
I know, that's
Yeah.
what I'm looking through right now, too. I'm like, that's not gonna work right now. That's not gonna work right now.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to go with. Yep. All right, that's pretty much all I'm gonna be able to do here.
You've got a 2nd level spell slot from Kraken Beta.
Oh, I gained another 2nd level spell slot.
Yeah.
Why y'all
From chat.
wanna ruin my fun? Chat. I've been trying to get a fight within, like, this. Anarian, I can't fight, so I'm gonna fight Thylo.
Oh no.
It'll be fine.
Do we need to make a grapple check?
If
I have her, if she wants to get away and do anything, or
I would say you have advantage. And I'm not sure.
In spell.
We love that. Hey, chat. Thank you so much.
You chat.
I
That was
love when you
Dell's.
give us inspo.
Audric, the mod.
You.
Oh no! Chaos! Let it rain. Okay. Yeah. So a grapple check. If she's not able to move, then I don't think you have to make a grapple check.
Well, the command only lasts 6 seconds. It's only
Right.
a turn's worth.
You currently have an action and a bonus action. So if you want to use your action to grapple,
Oh.
I'm giving
okay.
it to you.
Wait, whose
Gotcha.
turn is it though?
It's an.
I mean,
So
still, Philo's, I guess.
we. So the 6 seconds of stop is what we're
Yeah.
kind of focused on. After those 6
Now-
seconds, then I guess we can roll initiative.
Oh, it's one. I'm blanking. Never mind.
You're good.
I'm with you now.
It's a bit of a weird word problem, to be honest.
Yeah.
So you're good at grapple, Anarian?
No, well, what's Silo up to?
Thylo tried
Things.
feign death. Oh no.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Put her down for a second.
Right?
I am casting creation.
Okay.
What are you creating?
I am creating you guys know in Avatar when they find Boomy and he encases the squad
No.
in a crystal prison?
The creeping crystal, yeah.
Yeah, so I can
rock
create
candy?
I can create up to 5 cubic feet of crystal that lasts for 12 hours.
All right, you pull wisps of shadow material from the Shadowfell, and yeah, stone crystal. That's wow. What? 5-foot cube. Okay. Okay, and
I hate wizards.
I hate me too.
And it can't be broke.
That's more of a Feff
that
thing.
becomes a whole other thing. So that's your action. I will say feign death didn't count because I resend those all the time if it turns out that it doesn't actually work. And
In
not-
this situation, it doesn't. No, don't do that.
So that's your action, Thylo. Anarian still has his action.
Alright, so we see Feign Death not work.
No, so he doesn't cast feign death.
Oh, he doesn't cast
No,
it.
he
Okay.
instead he uses creation to make a crystalline prison, like Avatar.
Okay. So we're good then.
Yeah. Are you gonna do nothing?
I guess I'll hold an action in case she breaks out.
Okay. All right. The 6 seconds pass.
My turn.
Yeah.
Great.
You holding an
I
action to
want
grapple,
to-
Anarian?
I was actually holding it to hold person.
Okay.
That's no fun. Don't do that.
Levy. The bad men have entombed
Evil.
you in stone and blood and death.
She is going to look truly panicked for like a second.
Sure.
Like, looks just pure terror, scared. And then she's yeah. She's going to just like kind of wiggle down. She wants to try to like turtle it up to get the crystals a little higher. Do her neck, or if she can't move at all, whatever.
You can scrunch down a little bit.
And cast Sacred Flame
Okay.
straight down
Oh,
on
okay.
the crystals.
That might hurt you.
Would that also require somatic
It
component?
says at will. That's all it says. Cast at will, instantaneous,
I don't think it has somatic
verbal,
components.
and it
Okay.
does somatic.
Oh, so yeah, you wouldn't be able to cast it because you can't move your hands around.
Victory, thy name is Crystal Prison.
Okay, then I'm gonna do something else.
Okay.
So I just need something verbal, correct?
Yeah.
Verbal. And...
Should we create a
Oh, no,
gag
no.
ball with it?
Oh no! Don't tell
Good
me.
lord.
Really, there's like I can't roll to try and move a finger or something. That seems wrong. I disagree.
For everyone who's just now dropping in, the party is trying to restrain their crazed warlock monk who is currently tripping balls from alerting the nearby army of their presence.
Okay, what about you?
Who we are actively running from. Just
Yeah,
not just like,
yeah.
oh, they happen to be there.
So this isn't
Beautiful.
like this isn't a weird thing. Don't look too much into it.
It's a little bit of a weird thing.
Stop it.
I mean,
So this doesn't have any components. So
What is
that
it?
is Arms of the Astral Self.
Yeah, that's not a spell.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, actually that might work.
yeah. Because my thought is that I just suddenly have more, and if it's holding that tightly, wouldn't it just break from the pressure of
They're
a sudden?
spectral arms. So you have access to waving arms around, but they don't break you out. You can use the arms for unarmed strikes.
Please don't.
Yeah, I'll do that.
How about we
All
don't
right,
do that?
You start
do that.
swinging. Wait.
Yeah, just like you're stuck and two arms come
Yeah.
up. Like,
So you guys are like,
you're
ah,
in
got her, and then bang.
So do I have to roll for it? What am I doing?
At this point, we roll initiative. This is the part where we roll initiative. I don't know why
Look, we're
I'm
getting
rolling. I'm
combat
not a
this
part of
episode.
this.
Look at that.
I'm the ref.
I got a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Is Pod waking up? What's happening here?
Not yet.
Okay.
I rolled 21.
21.
11.
Okay.
Mine's a 23 total.
This is the one time I will ever be happy about getting a high initiative.
Well, Thylo beat you with a 23.
Oh yeah.
So Thylo's up first. You see the arms come out.
Does the arms proc my held action?
Shh.
Specifics of your held action was
If I try to run, right?
Her breaking out.
she's not breaking out, so no.
Okay.
All right, Thylo, you're up first.
God bless America. Okay.
This is also a very disturbing image because in my head, it's just Levy's face, which is now scrunched down to just like a snoot, and a crystal like casket thing, and then spectral arms.
And now her outer appearance turns like a galaxy, and her eyes
Oh my gosh!
glow blue.
All right, well let me just boop.
Good. Much. I love what's happening here. This is my favorite thing.
What are you doing, Thylo?
I'm doing some Rune Knight malarkey.
Okay.
Levy, I need a wisdom save from you.
Stop it with that.
No.
No.
For the good of all.
Yes, 9, not 6. 9. Clearly, I saved beautifully. With
Oh,
all
God
my
bless.
big brain might.
The creature is charmed by you for 1 minute. While charmed in this way, the creature has a speed of 0 and is incapacitated, descending into a dreamy stupor. The creature repeats the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success.
Okay.
I'm gonna be here forever.
That's the goal.
Just for 3 days, though. Because none of you have tried to heal me.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't break your brain, young lady.
And you're supposed to fix it.
This is them
Handy
trying.
dandy notebook and get to fix it.
Maybe if you stop trying to fight me.
Anarian would like to save the spell slot that he has for Pod when they hopefully wake up, but if he has to use it on you instead...
All right, so is that your turn, Thylo?
I'm just going to end it with going, what are you doing? And that's my turn.
Okay, Levy,
Oh, yeah.
your turn. Well, it's the end of.
But
It has to go
for
to
one-
the end of your turn. And
The end of my turn.
then-
So I can't do anything.
correct. And at the end of your turn, you roll to see if you snap out of Thylo's shenanigans.
So I just roll. That's
Yes.
what I'm doing. Right?
Yeah, it's
Another wisdom
a
save.
wisdom save.
Nah, 15.
My spell save DC is a 16. Ha 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 ha.
All right, that's the end of Levy's turn. Anarian.
Just for context,
Okay.
Levy looks like so sweetly at Thylo, and he was just like,
Dreamy
oh my
stupor.
gosh. And then anytime Anarian kind of gets in her field, she's just like just like pure, like, I'm gonna kill you, like vibes.
All right, Anarian.
Looks at Pod. Sorry, sibling, this will have to wait. And then I reach up and I try to Greater Restoration on Levy.
Okay, the madness abates, as well as I believe Thylo's hold on her. Just as Levy, you come to your senses.
Slowly her head, like, comes back into the little... Guys? Why can I can move my arms, but I can't. Why are those ones out? Those aren't the ones I thought I was moving. What are you doing? What is this? The arms.
This? What is
What?
it?
Explain this.
How many? Is it four? Four spectral arms?
I think it's
Are you just like,
two.
are you just octopus Levy right now?
I think it'd be insect.
It's two.
I think it's
So I have a total of 4. I think it's
oh,
2.
okay. So, yeah,
I mean-
6 limbs.
She
A
would have
champ Levy
four
right
total, 8 total limbs, arms, legs, and 4 arms, but it's only 2.
Okay, real quick. You don't remember anything that you were just doing? Just for like, it was a lot. You were doing a lot.
It was impressive, honestly. It was so much.
Yeah, impressive.
I
That's
could
the word.
fill all
But
the
we had-
glass and everyone at once.
We had to stop it because it was too much. You know?
Yeah, okay, that's fair. But can I not be stopped now? Can we
Pod, you wake up.
And is this stuff up just until it's done, or can you put it down, or how does this
It's
work?
not really like a magic thing that I can just make go away.
Pod, there's a monster in front of you. It's got Levy's face, and it's made of crystal.
Which
and
is
has
also
dangling
Galaxy
spirit
right now.
arms.
mind you?
Yeah, that's pretty powerful, of course, ain't it? Yeah, it's pretty. What are you supposed to be?
I don't
Anarian,
know,
like,
but Thylo's about to be dead.
Anarian whips around to see Pod lucid.
Oh,
and
hello.
just runs and wraps them in a hug.
Okay. Alright. That's
I'm
good.
alright, I was so worried. I'm
Oh,
so sorry, it's
please.
all my fault.
Yeah, I think I'm alright. I think I can't really breathe though. But I'm
And
okay.
he like pulls their head back and like looks at them to make like, you know, protective brother.
Fine, really. Oh, what happened?
Oh, where to start?
Oh, can't feel the right side of my jaw. What happened there?
What's the name of the spare god again? Something.
Tenebrous.
Tenebrous?
Tenebris. Tenebris tried to possess me when we walked into his church, and then Amora was like, no! And then it was really bad, and then I walked away from a miss.
And then a miss turned Levy into a crystal creature?
No, that was Stylo. She was running around almost bringing the soldiers on us. So
We don't have
Oh.
to tell everyone that it was me.
So Levy got taken
I mean,
over
it's
then.
honestly, it's good work, honestly, like, and it's pretty too.
It's
Small,
pretty. It's
soft
pretty.
snore emanates from Ashna.
But we kind of left the city in a hurry and with everyone angry at us. So we're being chased. Thyla put up a protective, invisible type, I don't know, some kind of magic, so we're safe for now. Levy was running around trying to threaten that, so we had to stop her, and that's how we did.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're awake.
Alright, well,
But we should just let Edna sleep, because if she sees Levy like this, we'll probably all die.
So at that moment, Levy is going to cast
No, at that moment. Don't
slash
start sentences
use
with at that moment.
Word of the Spirit
Okay.
to try and prompt waking Eshna up. When you speak, you can direct your words to a creature of your choice that you can see within 60 feet. And you can amplify your voice so that all creatures within 600 feet can hear you.
No.
I'm not gonna do that, but I just wanted to let everyone know.
We all were like, bruh.
Come on, she's sane now. She's not gonna do
I
that.
was about to be like, I would like to remind you that you're no longer under madness.
I'm still feeling a little crazy though.
To make a little bit of a courtesy speech.
And just she's basically so Thylo will see her mouth moving, but no words are coming out of it because it's only going to Eshna,
Okay.
and she looks livid. Like whatever she's saying, it's not great. Eshna, you're not allowed to sleep on the job because right now I am some kind of crystallized popsicle, and you really need to wake up right now.
I don't think that would wake me up from the sleep spell.
Let's
I'm
talk
gonna
about
go try
Eshna
it.
for a second.
Wait,
Eshna.
what? I am curious. What does wake me up from a sleep spell before we talk about?
Until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or somebody uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Yeah, so it has to be physical. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Eshna, you're still in that strange space
No.
that that pod was in.
Oh.
And
Can I not be, please?
you sense something
Oh, okay.
coming.
Oh no.
Is the connection not severed once Pod sets up?
She doesn't. Well, the issue is she doesn't
he
dream,
in
so she doesn't go back to her thing. She's just still there.
That's fun.
This is only a little bit worse than when I got stuck in Levy's dream about that boy that she liked.
A strange celestial shows up He
Okay,
goes-
hi.
and goes, "Oh, I'm too late. I'll try again later." Oh, hello.
What? What do you mean you're gonna try again later? Who are you?
Who? You're not.
I'm not. You're not.
Bud. What?
How do you know?
How have you done this?
Pod can look like this.
You're right. I'm sorry.
You're just assuming who I am.
came bearing information. Can you pass on a message to Pod for me? Cause I got like stuff to do. You take a message. I
No,
can go back
what's
later,
your-
but okay.
No,
cool, cool,
no.
So-
So, what's your
cool.
message?
So you tell Pod to tell
Who may be
Anarian.
me. Okay.
You tell Pod to tell Anarian that
Tell myself.
okay, that Anarian needs to undergo 3 trials.
Okay.
Yeah. This celestial seems totally flummoxed. Sorry, I'm new.
It's okay. You're doing great. Big breath.
Thanks.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. For the balances to tip, Pod, maybe you, has to help Anarian with the transference. Because the scales have to come even, you know what I mean, between a miss and a mora. They're like, you know, the same sides of the two sides of the same coin, as it were.
Okay.
So if you could pass that along, for me.
What are the trials?
I was told he'll know them when he sees them. Anarian.
Cryptic. Yes, no,
Yeah,
this is why I prefer
and-
the way of the Jinn, who go very literal.
I'ma go.
Anything else? Who, like, what is your name?
My name?
Yes.
Sappy?
That's adorable.
All right.
Do you know how to get out of
No.
here? No.
I mean, I know how to get out of here.
How do you get out of here?
I go that way.
Okay. Lead the way.
Are you okay? Is everything... I don't mean to pry, of course.
She looks around. There's nobody here. No, I'm not okay.
Well, I got a few minutes. I'll hang out with you for a little while. I don't want to...
She goes into just this spent, like, if you've ever talked to, like, a single mother and you finally get her, like, 2 rosés in, she is just pissed, and everything comes out to this random stranger. She just goes, no, actually, the girl that I'm watching, that I'm taking care of, who's a little child, whose mother died from a sickness, and her father is not helping out at all. Apparently, the father is now also trapped by these people that I don't know, in a little bottle. And you know what fucking sucks? That's my husband, who is trapped in there. And nobody knows that because I'm a closed, cold-hearted bitch. And I don't want anybody to know any of this. And I just need these 2 crazy people that you guys are fighting over to knock it in my way.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can their trials
Sounds
that
like...
he
sounds
needs
like
to
some-
do
Oh.
go with this?
Can
you help me? Help me, help you, help him, help you.
He's giving you a look of like, I just work here. And he hits you with the super generic. Sounds like open communication would go a long way on all sides, you know. But you know, I'm not really. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. But
Yeah,
I
so
hope-
I'm giving a message. Yeah.
yes,
You're gonna give a message to me, to these people who are causing problems
to a miss.
for Anarian, to whoever it is, whatever you want to call them, that is causing problems with this group. They are going to wait. They are going to chill the fuck out, and we will get to them when we get to them, and they can either help us or they can go away. I'll deliver your message. We will get him on track to helping you out as best we can. You're going to deliver mine.
All right.
Got it, Sappy?
Yeah.
Great. Go that way.
Okay.
She just sits there and starts picking at her fingernails until she's like, you woke up. Why am I? They woke up. They woke
Just
up.
so Chad is
am I here?
aware, Sappy is spelled Tsappy. Just so you guys know.
He is silent.
All right. Someone wake
Stay
up.
up.
Poor Eshna.
How far?
No, I'm
No.
good. I'll just be stuck here
How
angry.
far is
No.
Eshna? How far?
That's just like.
No,
She's angry now, which we don't want
I
to
was like,
face
no.
her anger once
A
she
few
gets
feet?
out too.
no,
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
figured
he's
out how to get
angry.
you out yet. Eshna doesn't get to wake up until you're out.
I think Pod's gonna try and shake Eshna because Pod
Okay.
knows where Eshna is
Sure.
right now. And Fez is like, no! Hello!
Pod, no, no.
Because if
No, you don't
not,
understand.
the
You
astral
don't know
arm
where
was
she
reaching
is.
for Eshna,
All right,
while the
Eshna.
other one is reaching for Thylo.
Worst case scenario,
Dimension
wake
door.
up, you wake up and they have entombed Levy.
Y'all
I
are dead
swear
now.
to every universe and every star in every universe. And she just goes and just grabs Thylo and it's just like, get her out now.
Yeah, get me out, Thylo. Go ahead, tell her how you're gonna get me out.
I have a couple ideas.
Okay, go.
First thing I want to try.
Try.
Is-
I don't like that.
Listen. This stone shape.
Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Stone shape.
Okay.
You manage to break it apart.
Yeah. I'm
Tackle
just
Thylo.
reforming it. I'm gonna
The moment.
reform it into two crystal crowns.
Oh, a tiara.
That's cool.
Yep. Please do not be mad at me.
Oh, Julie,
I have
forgive
made
you now.
the crystal tiaras.
Okay. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Okay. By the way, night has fallen.
Look, Levy, it goes so well with your whole complexion. You should really try it on.
Takes them both. Gently places one on Eshna's head. I'm fine. Gently sets it down. You ever do that again, and she's gonna start chasing him.
I'm just gonna be like, well, she's got that handled.
And she still has her
Anari?
astral arms out, by the way.
Thylo just starts hiding behind his shield.
Eshna.
Oh, Anarian, Pod, may I see you too, please? Wow, they're just.
Yeah, just. Yeah.
Pod, how are you feeling?
Huh? Oh, I'm feeling a little better now. Thank you for helping.
Yes, of course. Happy to.
How did you do that? That was so.
Uh,
I tried to bring you into the world first, and then that didn't work. But then you just kind of found your own way in there.
Well, maybe you were able to unlock the door for me, and I just simply opened it.
That was cool.
That was cool. You need help. Anarian. I was told by a celestial named Sappy, who was supposed to give this message to Pod to give to you.
Oh, what's the message? What's the message?
Oh, Pod, I have a message for you to give to Anarian. from
Right.
Sappy.
Hang on, Adari. We got a message we gotta give you.
Right, all right. Mhm.
What is it?
Well, they told me to tell you to tell Anarian
Right.
that he has 3 tasks that he must do in order to balance the misbalance that's happening around him. And the only other information is that he'll know it when he sees it.
Right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I have questions.
Okay.
Could you ask Sappy what the quests are?
I did. His answer was he will know them when he sees them.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So very vague, very out there,
Yes.
very behind the.
I was
the
kind of
curtain.
hoping he would just know what that meant.
Right. Okay. So here's what I think. I think that you should tell this to Anarian.
Anarian, Pod wants me to tell you that
I
that
heard
Sappy told
it's
me to tell him to tell him to tell him
3
to tell
super
you.
vague
I'm
tasks.
so mixed
yeah.
up.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna remember all that.
So
What are we
I don't-
talking about? Levy's gonna come up out of breath, and it has Thylo's glasses now on her.
Philo's kind of
Don't worry,
squinting
he
around.
won't be able to find us for like 5 minutes at least. He's like really blind.
Make sure he doesn't wander out of the hallucinatory terrain, because
Wait, that's not Thylo.
that would
She's gone
back
again.
off. Yeah.
Within the 30-foot bubble that we've got going on.
She's just gonna keep tapping him to like guide him and then like blur
This
into
way.
the background.
I just imagine him. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Yep,
My
yep.
hawk is on my head, and both
Oh,
of my
no.
eyes are just rolled back. I am fully looking through the eyes of
The new brand of seeing eyeglasses. Hawkwear.
Yes.
That's all I really know. I tell them literally everything that I possibly can, other than my breakdown.
They could have at least given a starting point.
Yes. Oh, well, I did ask that if they could possibly make whatever those things you had to do help with the situation that's going on with us and Near Sky missing. If that's not overstepping.
Hmm. I mean, I'm
So maybe that's where we can possibly start if Sappy gets the message along, right? It was not very competent, Celestial, let me say.
as much as I want to help you all, I don't think I should. I mean, I walked into a building and it blew up because two gods were fighting over my mind. I think it's best for everyone involved to just stay away from me. Maybe this is something I have to do alone.
Well, it would be such a shame to lose you.
No.
But you may be right. And she just kind of like starts shooting over to Levy and then just goes into Levy's mind, and she's just like, I do not wish to travel with the dangers that are following this man, Levy. This is not safe.
Whatever Levy was doing to try and shoo the hawk away.
But I mean, I guess we shouldn't worry because if you specifically ask the gods to have us like do the same thing, we'll probably cross paths over and over again.
What were you saying, Levy?
Yeah, so they're still talking, and she just turns very serious and puts the glasses back on Thylo. And, like, looks back to see if Eshna is looking at her, or... So, Eshna, are you looking at Levy, or are you still in the conversation, like, facing...
Oh no, I've fully wandered over to Levy with
Oh.
it would be such a shame, but yes, travel's safe, and if you ever need anything and if there's something that's in our power
and
to
Arcane's
help.
just like, well, I mean, we're kind of on the same... Oh, get that. Eshna, what are you talking about?
What do you mean what I'm talking about? This is not safe. There are gods fighting over this man. You're speaking too high pitched for me to understand you, my dear. Slow down.
No, we're
I know I can't hear you
No,
on
I
your
know,
mic.
I know.
Okay.
That's why safe? Since when have we been concerned? When have we let safety stop us from anything?
Well, before we didn't have to be super concerned or let it stop us because I kind of felt like we had a safety net with your father in the sky. I'm not gonna lie, sweetheart. He's very powerful.
Oh yeah, he's been very helpful.
I
all
know,
this time.
and we don't have that because we don't know where he is. I cannot
Esther?
take on two gods, can you?
I can certainly try.
Yeah, but not succeed.
Well, I haven't tried yet, so we don't know. Eshna, you're the one always telling me to trust a little, to try a little with other people, that it can't always just be you and I, that there's so many people in this great grand world, and that I should learn to get along with them.
I didn't
I
mean the one that was
found-
being fought over by gods.
No, we're not hearing you, Dorky. Sorry.
I don't know why it keeps cutting out.
I feel like you're really passionate and giving a really good speech.
I'm
Yeah.
so
we just
here
don't know
for
what it is.
Where did it cut out? Because it was good.
Just when you started getting like higher pitched and like started getting so I just not the two that were not one that's getting fought over by
It
gods.
sounded like you said I
I
found them or
found
something.
them.
That's what it
I
was, yeah.
found those people. I found the people I can actually get along with. They saw what we were and they didn't care. We have our own issues, Eshna, and they haven't left us.
Are these really the people? You are choosing these people.
Yes.
If you are choosing these people to be your people, to be the people that you risk your life for, it means that is the battle that is ahead of us. And I point to Anarian.
I'll fight it. We can't just leave. Please.
Fine.
Okay.
But if the time comes, and if any of these people do not support you in the same way that you are supporting them, you drop them. Do you understand?
You
They
wouldn't
must
drop
love
me.
you. Exactly.
I
Only
can't
love
drop
these
them.
people. Only love them as much as they love you.
Okay.
Okay. And she's gonna take Levy into a hug, and she's just gonna kind of like whisper into her hair, and she's gonna be like, their minds can be broken. Do not take if they lash out of you as a way of them not having love for you. They may, but this is a mental thing that they are going through, so I just want you to stay alert and protected.
With that,
Turns and slowly takes the glasses off Thylo's face. Because Levy can't handle too much tension and
Okay, we're back. All right, great. She's just gonna go and she's gonna pull whatever alcohol she has on one of the horses out and just start drinking.
to your surprise, you find a very interesting bottle. You're not sure if it's liquor. It's in a language of House Rot.
I don't care. I don't even look at it. I drink it.
Oh, that is strong liquor.
Yeah.
It is like drinking gasoline. It's moonshine.
Nice.
it's you put on a brave face. Ooh, your eyes water up a bit.
Nah, come on. I've been alive hundreds of years. This is fine.
I feel like we haven't
Asha.
resolved the moment.
No, I think Pod and Anarian want to have an aside while we had an aside, but break?
Yeah, let's take a break. Let's take a break. Chat will be right back. I wonder if that startles the listeners, because all they hear is 2, 1 out of nowhere. Oh, thank
Just
you,
a
Audrey,
warning
for the
to-
sub.
When did
Should
you
it?
begin?
Should have expected it by now.
So right.
yeah, they should know.
The army has marched on past at this point, and it returns to a bit more quiet.
You said it also is dark now?
Yes.
And Ari will kind of start making sure everything's packed up.
Pod, you notice a considerable amount of distress in Anarian.
Oh right, we'd have to have that conversation, don't we?
I would say this conversation happens at around the same time as when Eshna and Levy are having theirs, and of course it's going to be psychically linked. So poor Thylo is going to be.
I'm so happy.
So many revelations happening all in the mind.
We all have so many different ways of talking to each other psychically. It's hilarious. Oh man.
Rory, what do you mean? What do you mean alone? Hang on. What do you mean? Hang on. Alone?
Yes, I don't know what happened to you, but it's my fault. I think it's... I mean, what would I have told Mum if we hadn't been able to... If Ashley didn't do what she did? Hi,
What?
Mum, sorry. I broke Pod. They're gone forever now.
What? Hang on, you didn't do anything. It's the god's fault for doing that. You didn't do that.
Gods wouldn't even be around if not for me. Like, they wouldn't be bothering you.
No. Hang on. The only reason I was there to begin with is because I was trying to help you. I put myself there. If I didn't want to be there, I wouldn't have put myself there. Yeah, I understand how you feel. No, you know, I make mistakes all the time. I question if what I'm doing is right, but then I look to everyone else, and if my friends are telling me everything's okay, especially you, that's how I live most of my life. I ask if what I'm doing is right, and if you tell me what is doing right, then I'm okay, even if I do bad things sometimes. But like, you're always there to watch me and to accept me for what I am when I do bad things sometimes, and I wouldn't be here for so long if I didn't want to be there with you.
Just use you, Pod. I don't have any other family.
Well, I don't really have much of a family either, other than you and our parents. I don't really have friends much either, except for Thylo and now these two. But you know, we're still learning. Still got a lot of time. We're young. We're only... How old does an ASMR get? You're only like a teenager, or like a young adult.
We age normally, so...
Right. You're like a young adult then. It's fine. We've got plenty of time. I think you're growing quite nicely this past couple of weeks.
Well, thank you. I get... That doesn't make up for the fact that a building fell on Eshna.
Yeah. It's not entirely your fault. You know, but Eshna wouldn't be here either if they didn't have other reasons.
Oh, they're leaving.
Well, maybe.
They're leaving because of me. Because a building dropped on Eshna. It is not safe.
And I think that if we all talked it out, we all got together and we said that less of the things that we just said, then maybe it'll work out. Because I be honest with you, and I think that, you know, you weren't able to help me just now getting out, and Philo couldn't either, but Eshna did. Eshna helped me escape that mind prison that I was in. They got a lot of tricks and a lot of powers, and maybe they could help with your issues if you let them.
I don't get the impression that she wants to.
Well, maybe we could...
Do we go in and beg her to stay and help figure out a solution that we don't even know I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean,
3
I'm
trials of what? What trials? Yeah, you'll know them when you see them. Have fun. Like, what kind of garbage is that?
I don't know. Yeah, Celestials are all kind of bad. Esther's not a bad one though.
No, I don't blame Eshna, because she's looking after Lavina, who's thankfully also didn't get crushed by a building, but could have.
Yeah. But they didn't because they're strong. Just like us. These are people that haven't left us, Cenarion. They're not people I have to deal with in bad ways. I could be around them and be me, and then they accept that. And I think if you were more yourself and opened up a little bit more, maybe they could help you as well. And we, well, I accept that. And if you trust me, then maybe trust what I'm saying. And maybe we should all stick together.
Would you still trust me if I told you that I'm supposedly from a long line of fallen angels who's supposed to open the gates of hell? That's my destiny.
First of all, that actually kind of sounds pretty cool if you ask me. But
I mean, to me, right away, the 2 solutions are get away as far as you can, or just kill me now, because solve the problem right there.
But you don't know this is gonna happen, and I don't believe it's going to. If the keys to opening up hell is in your hands, then that's the most. You're the most person I trust the most. Like, what? If I had the decision of putting the keys of hell into someone's hands, it would be in your hands. You know what I mean?
I don't see this
as a problem.
Well, if you want to see if they'll stay,
I don't want them to leave, and maybe we don't have to get it all figured out right now. I just know that I don't want them to leave right now.
I don't want them to leave either. I just don't want them getting hurt.
Well, we're not in the city. We're not gonna. We're clerics. We're gonna get hurt. People are gonna get hurt, and if people didn't get hurt, then we wouldn't be doing our jobs.
Yes.
So.
At least we'd be out of a job, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Well, part of one. I would be. No, actually, I would be entirely out of a job if people weren't getting hurt, because I wouldn't be healing them. I wouldn't be hurting them. It'd be all kinds of no jobs. I can go to cooking, but even that kind of counts. Like I'm chopping up all of these vegetables, and I'm pretty sure they scream whenever I chop them up. So
I read that somewhere. It's absolutely
There's
true.
a song.
Right.
Very meta. There's a song about that. Sorry, it's a really good song.
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Carrot juice constitutes murder. It's a great song. Anyway.
So right, you're not better off alone, for at least for the right now.
All right, but it turns out that it gets really bad. I would rather you guys stay safe than needlessly, put yourselves in danger just for the sake of staying by my side. I want no needless sacrifices here.
Well, all right. For the record, a miss talked to me in your mind, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, but a miss offered me something to help you, but I had to give up everything, they said, and I said no to our God. So you just sit on that and think about you not wanting us to sacrifice anything. Okay.
I said no to 2 gods, so, cheerio, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, right. So, yeah, right. Sacrifice is made. Right. Thylo.
What's Thilo up to?
So during that, Thylo did a couple things
Okay.
to entertain himself. So first of all, I've cast non-detection,
Okay.
which will last for 8 hours.
Okay.
I've cast Faithful Hound,
Okay.
so we have a little bit of protection, Alarm, another little, protecting himself. And then I cast Comprehend Languages,
Okay.
because I noticed that Eshno is drinking out of a bottle with a word on it, and I don't know, so I wanted to know what the word said.
Okay. Well, the big word that you see is potato.
Okay. I like potatoes. I'm gonna mage hand the bottle like very subtly.
Sleight of
Oh, wait.
hand.
Oh, if I feel it starting to tug out at all, I'm just gonna be like, oh my god, if Thylo drinks this is gonna be the best night in the whole world.
Oh, okay. So
I'm just gonna let it.
All right. Thylo, you have the bottle of moonshine.
Of potato. I have a bottle of potato.
Okay.
Someone figured out how to liquefy potato. This is great. I don't even have to eat dinner.
Oh God.
Oh, he's gonna just burst into flames.
Okay.
Yes.
Tyler's been drinking this bottle.
Okay. So the first sip is pure fire, liquid gasoline, liquid.
Every
liquid
other
fire.
sip has been
Just-
prestidigitated.
Into potatoes.
Somebody clearly got
Oh
this recipe.
God.
Can Levy have seen this and try and stop him?
Nope. You're having your
After a
conversation.
Don't you dare!
You guys. All right. So
I
both
thought
sides
this was
finish up.
after.
No,
This is during.
So this is during your conversation and Pod and then our
No,
conversation.
she's right. I got
She
I
got
got
the
the
drink
bottle
after.
after. I went, if we're staying, I'm gonna.
Oh. Continuity errors.
But he can
Just
still take
after-
it, and
like
Levy
not
and I
letting
can still
him
be talking.
finish, just letting him get a good amount.
Okay, so he's about a third in, and
A little more.
Levy,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
look over.
Thank you.
Eshna has noticed and is very excited.
If I'm gonna stay, I'm at least going to be entertained. Thank you very much.
Philo,
She sits back and straightens the tiara.
this perfectly salty and potatoy drink do be starting to hit different.
As soon as Levy sees the either in the eyes or some kind of like visual effect, that's when she's taking it. Because
Okay.
if it's already hitting, then
You go to take it. Philo, make a con save as the liquor hits.
Oh, and I'm drunk in these.
That is a
I-
9.
You.
Oh no.
You. Well, what do you think a 9 constitutes for moonshine?
I have an idea.
Do not say, don't know.
Okay. So after everyone's finished up with their conversations, now it's become very apparent that Thyla has been drinking potato. I'm just gonna look around and be like, you guys are awesome. I love you guys. So I can't wait to tell Vecna about you guys. And then I'm gonna pass out.
Who's Vecna?
Ooh.
Vecna.
Oh.
Can I make a history check?
I'm not asking Jeff.
Yeah.
As Eshna, I'm going.
Can we try and recall?
That's very lovely.
So, I don't think a history check is needed. Vecna is known as the biggest and scariest necromancer to have ever existed. It's kind of like the famous boogeyman. Oh my god, Tylo. Okay. About as big of a red flag as you could hear from a drunk Philo.
Great.
Alarm
wasn't
bells
sure it was,
going
like,
off in
obscure.
everyone's head. No. Vecna's like famous lore mythos of the world. Everyone knows who Vecna is. You know, everyone
Okay.
knows who Merlin is, and you know.
Did he
So
just
we
say
know
Vecna?
Vecna's alive. Like a
Yes,
living...
but he's also very drunk. Try this, and I hand the bottle to Anarian. It's so strong.
Okay, question. Prestidigitation. You do the entire bottle. Like you did the whole thing, right? Or did you just do sips in your mouth? But you could do like.
He probably
the whole
wouldn't have
bottle now
passed it over
just
and over.
potato?
It would have been smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
it probably tastes great.
So
Tastes
take a
like
sip.
French
Oh, why is it? It tastes like a raw potato.
What?
What
be
is
that.
this?
Levy,
What language is it? Do I understand the language on it? What is it?
No, it's the common of House Rot.
Levy's gonna...
I try another swing because like, wait, what?
Levy's gonna.
No, that I
Levy's
hand it.
gonna
it
try
was
and
like,
take.
Okay.
yeah, I hand it to you. Like, you need to try that. Like, this is disgusting. Try it.
But potatoes are amazing.
Not raw.
Oh god, the whole
Oh
party's
my
getting
gosh.
shit-faced.
God. Wait, is it still alcoholic or
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah,
tastes like
he
okay,
just
cool.
changes the
Great.
flavor.
Awesome.
Pod, you need to try this. This is
Okay, how are all of you enjoying this flavor? It was disgusting.
no. It's you have to try it though. You can't not like it's gross.
No,
Ben, I'll
let
never forgive you.
Pod try it first. I've tried it. It's terrible.
No, I don't think I need it. I'm already on cloud 9 right now. Thylo said he loves me.
Aw.
Pod, how are you supposed to recreate this amazing drink if you don't try it?
Ooh, pulling on his culinary.
Oh.
Good point.
Oh.
Give me the drink.
Did you see George? He went.
Yeah. That in your mouth. You all are insane.
Wow, this is really impressive.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want to try it, Esther?
Yeah, I don't think it tastes. That's weird and better.
Okay.
Right? Like what even? What is that?
That is not what
Apparently,
I
it's
tasted.
apparently a
the first
love
time.
potion because Thylo said he loves me.
Oh.
Philo said he loved all of us.
I don't think
Just
love
to, like,
potions work on me because I'm not
clarify
feeling anything.
I don't think the DM puts love potions in his games because of the moral grayness of that. But, you know, it's fun to joke about.
Nah, it's a love potion now. Okay,
Well-
but I am a little bit concerned about Philo, actually. I don't even know if this would... I feel like I would know. Would healing light do anything for a drunken state? I would
No,
think
but something
not,
along the
but-
lines of like cures poison would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cure poison.
Yeah, I'm a little... It's been a long day. Did Philo say Vecna? Did everybody else hear that?
That's what I
Yeah.
heard him say.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should wake Philo back up. I
Or
think
Let's let him sleep.
we did in the morning.
He doesn't get much of that anyway.
Yeah.
is this
Um,
really sleeping though? If it was like a pass out.
I raised his hand and just. It's lovely. He's gone. All right, so we're just gonna let him stay that way.
Anarian,
What I am gonna do though.
have you ever had a hangover? ever?
We're going to let him sleep. I didn't say I wasn't going to cure his hangover.
Which hand did you
Scientifically,
pick up,
alcohol does not. Oh,
Anarian?
no. No, just say
What?
right or left.
Which
Right
hand
or
did you
left
pick
hand.
up?
Don't think of the picture.
Sorry, left one, I guess. I don't know.
Metal thud. Just
Yeah.
clanking.
Fine.
Metal
I
thud.
totally forgot that you have a fake arm.
I
Do
don't
we
think
know
the
that you have a
party
fake arm?
knows about his robot arm.
Did we not?
Seen it. I think we haven't addressed it though.
Yeah,
Right?
nobody talked about it. They took it off of my body when they
that's right.
kidnapped me.
That's
Yeah.
right.
At the nightlight arena.
I
Now-
forgot he had a fake arm.
Yeah.
I just, like-
Now healing light.
Okay.
Just if there was any hit points, just like heal.
All right, heals. Everyone's starting to feel the liquor. Ashna, you've been drinking. Let's make a con save.
Okay. Let's see. Don't I get advantage on that right now or something with my dragon form? Yep, con save. Oh no, it just makes it higher. Okay, so 17. 18.
You managed to not embarrass yourself. You keep control of your faculties, but you are
I
very
am,
much drunk.
I am gonna wander over to Anarian and just be like, okay, listen. You're not doing it on your own. You don't have a choice. We're not gonna argue about it. We're not gonna talk about it. We're gonna fix everyone in this little family. And she's gonna like put her arm around Pod, put her arm around Levy, and just looks at Thylo, looks back up. This little family, we're gonna deal with all this together. No, that's enough. Takes it from Levy. You're not doing this alone. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You're
Are we-
my people.
Are we're a family? And alright, we were just talking about this. We were just talking about having to get a family.
Didn't hear any of that, Jake.
It was really nice. We should get more of this.
Hold
One
on.
night's like tonight.
The party needs to
Right.
inebriate in order to.
We all need a hail hydrate.
Hail hydrate.
It's
That's
a
for sure.
dysfunctional family. Hail hydrate.
I didn't know. That's how we really felt. I didn't know that at all.
Okay.
And Ari
Okay.
will cast Lesser Restoration on Milo to cure the poison.
All right. Thylo. You will not be hungover, and you are no longer drunk.
But still passed out.
Still schnoozing.
Tired boy.
I
That
think
should fix the
what
worst of it.
happens is it goes from drunken passed out into elven trance.
Just
So
slips into
slowly
elven
my
trance.
eyes just begin to glow.
I'm gonna hope that that's a good sign and just leave it. It's been a long day.
Yeah, you turned on his little nightlight brain. He's good.
All right.
Okay. Well, who would like to keep first watch?
I mean, do we need to?
I guess not in the bubble.
We have
No.
1,000 like alarm
I'd
traps
say
and
we all
Lumen's
just go to
tiny hut.
sleep.
Yeah, sure.
Levy's still gonna do her little dance routine.
Okay.
We don't know how well that is, but that would be the last thing that she does do before sleeping.
Okay.
I send my normal message to the stars of just being like, oh, look out. Things. Drunk
Okay.
message to the sky. It's like a drunk text to me, Sky.
It's not just a straight shot. It kind of weaves a little bit as
Yeah.
it makes its way up.
Who knows what star it hits?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Boing, 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 boing.
Yeah.
It's just a you up text going around the universe.
You do get back a strange message of concern.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
You get
all
you get
good.
the from the stars. You get up. Maybe drink some water.
Oh, he's always looking out. I don't always know what to say.
Levy is going to assuming Pod is already asleep, take their hair and put it into like a nice cushion for her to rest her head on.
I have a lot. I got a lot of hair.
Pod,
Yes.
you wake up the following day and find that you have a head imprint in your floof.
Yeah, and makeup is just because Levy was hid her face against their back, and so makeup.
Pod, you wake up a crazy bedhead. Okay.
So like,
The party wakes up, and they begin their travels.
Long rest, eh?
Yeah, long rest. Everyone's got a long rest.
oh,
Yay.
shoot, that's
Everyone's
a thing.
feeling juiced.
Oh man, I got that one spell slot that I used back. Awesome.
Must be nice.
Okay. Soon the fort Carrion Hold of Carrion Hold looms in your path. Technically, you can ride around it, but you will be seen. Possibly. How do you guys want to circumvent this checkpoint? It's in your best interest to
Casually.
lay low at the moment.
Can you give us a couple general options here,
Sure.
given what we're seeing?
You
and
can
stuff?
use magic to go around. You could get a boat somehow and ferry down the river. You could try to con your way through. You could try to scale it. Massive fortification. Multiple high towers and ballista. Now emptier, thanks to the army, the standing army that was here having passed by.
Did you say we could scale it?
You can try. It's probably the riskiest venture.
Okay, just double checking that one.
I
Okay.
can do that.
That's
No
true.
Yeah, you're the only one that can magically climb up stuff.
It's more like walking, but
Well, you've got a monk and a rogue, so your options are
And
varied.
Someone
And a
who
flying
can turn
boy.
into a bird.
True.
Uh-huh.
so only Philo has to stay on the floor.
I can turn into a giant eagle and pick him up.
Shh, Philo stays on the. No, I'm just kidding.
That like a just dimension door.
I don't think up and down is a problem. That this
You say the
It's the
wizard
main
doesn't
scene.
have the most options right now? The wizard can do so many things right now.
Yeah,
It's the
is
beam
the
scene.
fort made out of stone? Because I could just rearrange it.
It is made out of old stone, but if you think
I'm
you
not
can
gonna do anything about that. I just wanted to let that be known. I could rearrange the entire fort if I had enough
Philo,
to.
make an Arcana check for me. Real quick.
Remember the whole not being seen part. I think rearranging a whole thing would be.
It was a dirty 20 Arcana.
Dirty 20. You actually realize you couldn't do that to this stone.
Oh.
It's magical stone.
Philo doesn't say anything out loud, but he does look at it and then just go, "Oh."
You do see a line of people who assumedly are fleeing Cairn because it's no longer under lockdown. It is now, well, actually, it was briefly not under lockdown. Who's to say what's happening to it now with the army moving in?
I say we just blend in with the group.
Yeah, blend it in. I could do that.
Yes, you're very good at that.
You sure we don't want to try and check it out?
Yeah, we're gonna walk through it.
Yeah, but with a whole crowd, we can't really investigate.
Oh, try
we really
harder
want
than
to?
that, my
I
dear.
mean, what are we investigating? We're just trying to pass
Just
through.
look around.
Is everything visible where we're going to be walking through?
Yeah, it's an open plain. It's a really strategic point to put a
Okay.
base. You also notice that it's slightly sunken into the ground.
Yeah, I was talking about the base. Are we walking through the base or no?
The idea is walking through this keep, yeah.
Yeah.
You
It's a
walk through to get to the
massive-
other side. I'm saying let's just go inside and then walk through and look as we walk and then leave.
But what if I see something I want?
We'll hold on to your hand very tightly, and you give us some squeezes, and then we'll give you some squeezes back. But every time it'll just be no, no, no. Now, one squeeze means no, two squeezes mean no, three squeezes means if you continue to try to squeeze back, I'm gonna keep squeezing, and it's still gonna be no.
You know
This-
those...
Philo, aren't you interested? There could be secrets. Mysteries.
Don't we want to get to this place to talk to this Jinn before
We-
they potentially get captured? Like, isn't time
Yeah,
of the essence
we're
here?
a little bit. Levy,
I think Ben wanted to check the place out.
We're walking through the place. We're going into
I don't like
the place.
this plan.
I don't think we should go in at all. I think we should go around because with our track record,
See?
something will go wrong.
What? I wouldn't do that to you guys.
I feel like they would be guarded much more against somebody walking around and sneaking around the outside than they would these similar people seeking escape from what just happened.
It's a decent
Are they?
point.
Are they looking for us specifically?
Yeah, have we heard any
Oh.
rumors amongst the people? Like,
Not since fleeing the city.
Let's just pretend to also be
We-
fleeing the
It
city.
might just be. We might be okay then if we haven't heard anything about looking for us specifically.
I still say we should probably disguise ourselves.
Well, yes, it's
Like, a bit more than our normal disguises. Like,
She's just losing her mind.
Eshna is like, let's look like the people who are running away and walk through.
You make
All
a
right.
fantastic point, Levy.
Yes.
Disguises would be good. What would you guys like to disguise?
That's a great
yourselves
idea.
as?
Do you think that just walking through will be path of least resistance? And all right, let's do it.
Okay.
Hopefully.
It's not like we can't handle ourselves, but
Yeah.
Right.
Philo.
Late boy.
Oh,
No. Okay. Well, okay. All right.
A brief beacon of light
Right.
goes off on the horizon.
No,
Tackles.
Way over here.
Wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry.
so as far as show of hands, who can and cannot fly here? Just
Can?
Depends on when you ask me.
okay,
I
So we've got-
can jump.
I can hold someone.
not flying. So hold
I can
one person,
fly.
so potentially 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And I could potentially carry someone else.
I'm sorry,
So if
you want
we
to
need-
fly
No, I'm-
over?
No, I'm thinking of quick getaways. If we
Escape
run
plan.
into
Yeah.
trouble to get out quickly, we could potentially all fly out.
We also have horses that we can jump on. And
We do have horses. Funny how I forgot about that, although I'm probably riding it right now.
Which reminds me.
What do you know?
Philo, while everyone's preparing to disguise themselves and move through, and everyone can roll a performance check or a sleight of or a stealth check.
Or you can all just take a moment to describe what you want to look like, because I can make all of us look like however you want for 8 hours without
Nice.
concentrating.
Yep.
Perfect.
look like an average Jane.
Philo, Vecna responds in the writing of the book.
Oh, good. Forgot about that.
You rang.
In the writing, it says, you responded, you replied with, where are they? They being the chained circle, who Vecna has told you that they have your father.
Yeah.
A little bit here, a little bit there. All sorts of places. Which is a non-answer if there ever was one. The party disguises themselves as easily forgettable commoners passing through. Yes, Pod?
Magic eyeballs.
Oh, okay. Throwing up the magic eyes. You guys you get in line, and it takes a while, and eventually you get to the front of the line, and this is very bored looking guard goes, names.
Sophie Turner.
Sophie Turner. What's your business?
Oh, passing through.
Excellent. Go on through. Next.
Joseph Jonas.
Joseph Jonas. It's a funny name. Where are you from?
London.
Is that somewhere in House Toil?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Toil's the enemy.
Right. This is.
He's
It's
from the Midwest. Yes, no means yeah, no.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Sorry,
no.
they're with me. Is there a problem, sir?
Just trying to figure out where he's from.
Oh, we're just passing through.
Insight check on my part.
We are just passing through.
Mm-hmm. Go on in.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Tiffany Turner.
they're all
Tiffany
with me.
Turner. Next.
My name's Wyatt. Wyatt Hurts.
Wyatt Hurts. Where you headed, Wyatt Hurts?
I was gonna say don't ask, but yeah, alright, we're headed the same direction as my husband here, John Johnson. What was the name again?
Judd Johnson. Is this your paramour?
Well, we're more a pair than a paramour. You know.
Oh, that is pretty good. Yeah, yep.
All right, next.
Daniel Howe.
Daniel Howe.
Nathaniel Howe, but it doesn't.
Apologies, Nathaniel Howe. Where are you coming from?
Where was the city that the festival was? What was that called?
Furinor.
You don't know.
Oh yeah, I heard about a skyship crashing over there. You wouldn't have
Really?
anything about that, would you?
No, first I've heard of it.
Step aside. Step to the side over there, please.
Levy's just going to go with him.
All right.
Is this going to delay the whole all together?
Yeah, they're all with
They-
me, sir.
So how do you not know about the skyship crashing if it happened about a week or two ago?
We've been on the road.
Yeah, we've taken our time. We've been sightseeing.
Camping. We're camping this one. Yeah, we sightseeing, seeing stars. Lots of stars. Honestly,
weird family.
Just a lot of stars.
Anarian, roll
You
persuasion.
assume everyone has the privilege of news. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Persuasion at advantage.
Hey, dudes. I can't do it. Somebody do it.
I can. Guidance.
Like 3 of us can.
With my heart of hearts, I do it, but it doesn't mean anything.
16.
16. My apologies, mate. It's just they're offering quite a large sum for anyone who can drum up answers. You can be on your way. Sorry for hassling you.
Levy
At-
manages to resist asking more.
Okay.
At
So proud of
the
you.
sound of answers, Thylo very
No.
clearly perks
Oh,
up
man.
and starts turning back towards him.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a lovely day. We'll get your answer somewhere else.
What kind of answers you looking for? What kind of answer are you looking for?
Also, I didn't get to say this. Telepathic bond, so we're all connected for an hour.
Nice.
Got it.
Let's
Great.
not bother the nice man any further. Let's keep moving, low profiles.
Okay, but
No.
Pod.
No buts.
He goes, yeah. The Mage Breakers. They've got a vested interest in that ship. You know, I'm just trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Get the back. You're supposed to be like
is there
that.
something in the bag?
No, there's nothing in the bag. What? Move along. Next.
But, yeah. Praise be to made them, all those people. Bye.
The other guard who was there was like, yo, those dudes were whack.
You guys all
I re-
hear in your head, we have to find this bag.
Were they As you guys are walking through the center, which is a kill box of a fortification, the last thing you hear from that second guard is like, are they all like, man, come on, what are you doing? Get your head out of there. You don't think so, dude? Well, I mean, you see all corpses in this room, right? All right.
So, as we're walking in the crowd, we're pretty close to a lot of people, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
All right, what do we get? Let's find out.
I'm just like
So
consistently
much.
pumping guidance into Levy, knowing that she's going to be doing something.
I want to try and do some
Some
pickpocketing.
pickpocketery. All right, roll a sleight of
I'm
hand.
helping.
You see
I'm helping.
Oh, okay. So a con is run.
Absolutely.
You got Pod who does like the boom. Oh, I'm so sorry, kind of a thing, and kind of like touches the guy, this kind of wealthier merchant who you kind of jostle him a little bit, giving the physical sensation of touch as Levy goes for the sleight of hand into his pockets.
And since helping, that's advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct? Or is that another? Okay,
it's
I'm making sure there's not a.
Add
there's
on
not
the
a roll on
guidance.
this thing.
Or you can have me
Oh.
roll it. That's fine too.
And that's a D4. I got this.
Sleight of hand's my highest roll.
If you want to try to pull something, you can.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's not bad at all. That is a 20.
It's a what?
24.
It's a what?
24.
24.
I was doing math. I don't like the silence. I didn't pass, did I?
You did. You get
Oh,
something.
okay.
I'm looking it up.
I was like, he's rolling. How many guards are gonna aim their arrows
Yeah.
at us right now?
Now I'm sad I
You pull
didn't
out
make
a
that
pin
roll.
of a grenade and you're like, what?
I chose not to make the roll, but I made it
Okay.
anyway, and I got a 31.
You find
Dang it.
a ring, Levy. You're not sure what it does just yet, but you've got a ring. A magic ring.
Started tuning to it as we walk.
All right. Not much to see. There's definitely a prison. There's definitely, you can see some guards training, martial members of House Thorn. You see some sparring in the sparring area. And some of the crowd is kind of shifting and laying about. But quickly and methodically, everyone is ushered through the checkpoint. That is going to be 5 gold from everybody. Just mark off 5 gold on your inventory.
Bold of you to assume I've got gold in my inventory.
Absolutely hope so.
I have enough for everybody in case.
No, I got some.
Somebody's like, "Can you spot me? I left my wallet back in Cairn."
I mean, I have some, but we
I just
kind of
took 10
agreed
off.
she doesn't carry money.
Fair. Yeah,
I'll
people.
pay for
someone-
levies.
Okay.
Just paid for Pod.
Okay. And you find yourselves out into the wetlands. We're gonna go to the map real quick. Pop. We have now moved over to the wetlands. It's gonna be a couple days out here as you journey down to 24. As you travel down to Amirda. And before you, so yeah, it's an open expanse of not strictly like marsh, like swamp, but just kind of this brackish, lots of puddles. The ground is very wet and you sink into it a lot. Nothing was able to be built here, even though it's such a nice spot for a location where you would put a village or a city. But because of the nature of the biome of the area, nothing is able to stay here for long. Even the fort you just passed through, not even fully in this area, and it's kind of leaning to one side as it's slowly being swallowed up over the years by this wetlands. We're gonna start with this. Everyone roll D100s as we start making our trek out. Levy, that is a +2 ring of wisdom.
Hey, look at that. Oh gosh.
44.
And it's Eshna with a 44.
97.
Pod with a 33.
33.
97, Jake.
Yeah. Love that for
No
us.
or yay.
That's a so no.
Oh no.
And
Well, a deck of
Levy
many things.
with a 52. Who am I missing? I should have Pod, Levy, and Arian. Thylo?
I got a rock. I rolled a 4.
Ah. Well, if you didn't know, the higher, the worse with these traveling
Oh.
ones. Yeah.
Let me
Like I
rephrase.
said.
I got a 4.
It's a fancy rock.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Jake
He said before he
and
died.
Arian just. it's just
It's
gone.
It's a trial. We see it. It's a trial.
I would like to say a couple things just in case this 97 is going to be bad news bears in a specific way.
What?
Mold earth to create not
You can firm up a 5-foot cube of earth with mold earth
yes,
cantrip.
as we're walking, and I can do 2
Hmm.
active at one time. So it'd be
Oh,
like
that's nice. So you can kind of make a
Everybody-
land bridge as you begin.
Yeah.
That's really clever, actually. The party begins setting out into these wetlands, and that's where we'll pick up next episode. Is there any ending notes you guys would like to say or do?
just
before we
something
call it?
I want to be on the lookout for during this trek. Any buildings or structures whatsoever that look like they're not being sunk into the
Look like they're
marshlands.
not being sunk into the marshlands. Okay. Okay.
And of course, I'll have my bird flying around up ahead as well. Or
You begin keeping an eye out, and as you guys, you do see a tent, kind of a colorful one, kind of reds and yellows and purples.
are we talking like a circus tent or like
Not
an
anything
individual?
that large, but certainly bigger than just like a camp tent. Maybe the size of this is a dumb thing to say. Maybe the size of a GameStop. You know, kind of one of those outlet mall
Yeah.
stores.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. I needed something that most people would kind of be able to just quickly. God, remember GameStops? All right.
They do still
They
exist.
still
Yeah,
exist.
somehow.
We just don't go outside to see them.
Yeah, GameStop should be dead by now if it weren't for literally trolls on Reddit. But we don't have time for that right now. Anybody else want to do anything before we call it for a night?
Levy is going to be trying to practice big words because she feels wiser. And
Big
she's,
words?
Like, giving,
Okay.
Yeah, giving like little speeches that don't actually make sense because like it's not actually working like that. But she thinks she's wiser. She feels different.
Okay.
She's speaking gibberish.
You're like pandemonious.
I feel like I know what that means.
Ventriloquism. Wisdom is you gaining a bunch of information and understanding which is pertinent, which is key to the scenario. Intelligence.
Then she's re-speaking things that she's already been told,
yeah,
but
so
with new understanding.
yeah, that's more. That's it. It's not that you're smarter. It's that you're because that's intelligence. It's that you are more aware of what's useful to you and better. You easily grasp context better.
It's just like every 30 seconds we just hear Levy go, oh.
Yeah,
Basically,
literally.
yeah. Oh, that kid liked me back in my childhood. That's
Oh,
what that meant.
That's why it said potato on
Occasionally also being like, hey,
Yeah.
that was offensive.
She just randomly hits me for no reason.
Oh,
I'm like,
I'm mad at you for what you did like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
Not fair.
I just now understood.
being
Anybody
a
else doing
parent is
anything?
hard.
Well, let's go down the line. That's Levy, Thylo, Pod. Anything you're doing for an end note?
I don't think so. Pod's
Okay.
just hanging out.
All right, Ashna.
Pod's still living on the dream.
No, I don't.
Just
I don't
ready
really
to
think so.
ready to head out. Anarian?
Well,
Oh,
you know,
oh,
if
oh,
if I was to do something, just because the tent kind of reminded me of it, I'd love to send like a animal messenger to, what are they called? The
The
Rua.
Lost Boys.
The Rua.
The Lost Boys, yeah. I wanna send a message to my lost ones, and I'm just gonna send a message of like, I'm so sorry, I did not realize who you were. You have grown into a beautiful family, and I am proud of you.
It occurs to you
Just
that
sign it with a T.
that they were probably like really hyped, and they had all been like, "Oh, we're gonna pull this great joke," and then you dipped, and so they're probably panicking because last they knew, you guys were being hunted by the Mage Breakers.
Yes, and hopefully they did not hear the news that I have died. So it will be sent to the message of I am not dead.
Do you want to like leave the date maybe or something like that? But saying I am not dead will do it.
I am not dead.
Okay, excellent.
Sign it with my doot 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 and
Even
Nice.
better, they had not heard about that, so just the random, I am not dead.
I
am proud of you.
Ashna,
I am alive.
What animal would you like to have for your animal messenger?
Just a little bird.
Anarian. Kind of gone on a roller coaster tonight.
I guess just as we're riding along, he is going to bring back up. So you know Vecna? And we can just call it there.
Yeah,
and
we
then
can
just,
call it
Yeah.
there.
So
I think
everyone's
that's
doing their happy
what
little
you-
thing. Like, so we're gonna talk
Oh,
about
look, a
Vecna,
tent.
That's what we pick up.
Oh,
The
look.
party banded together, having figured out exactly what they are, and that is a very strange family, willing to take on each other's problems for each other, which is adorably wholesome. Everyone stick around. We will be doing a raid. And I am Sir Feffers, the humble dungeon master here on the show. Tune in Thursday for Windfall and Saturday for Void Scourge in Space. Hey, you guy, person, human behind the camera. Did you know that not only does Taylor and Tracy do art, but so does that dorky cosplayer? You should hit him up.
This is true.
You need art. You need art. Anyway, head over to the YouTube if you want to get caught up on these episodes, Jake and Feffers, and head over to the Discord if you want to join our wholesome yet chaotic community. I think that's it for me. Let me toss it over to Taylor and Tracy.
Hi everyone, I'm Taylor and Tracy. You can find me everywhere as Taylor and Tracy. I play Eshna. She is so proud of Levy for standing up for this group of people, for finally like choosing a group of people, because I've seen her flirt with boys, and as soon as they start to like her back, go, oh no, I never liked you actually, and then move on and start flirting with another boy. And it's just like seeing her fear of commitment start to go away to the point of being willing to put her life on the line for these people that she's met is something Eshna's really been hoping for her for a long time. So she's a proud little mama bear right now.
Aw.
And with that, I'll pass it over to Dorky.
Yeah, that was probably also a little bit of a surprise for Levy in that moment, because she hadn't really thought about it until it was this thing is gonna get taken away by them leaving. Like, in turn, that would be gone. And it kind of revealed a little bit more to herself as well as to Eshna. And she realized in that one panicked little moment that, oh, I don't want to lose any of these people. Okay, time to, we gotta keep them. They gotta stay. And yeah, she's overall feeling so wise. No, I'm just kidding.
Matured.
Just matured in the last 5 seconds, you know? No, she's just kind of almost like more determined. Like, yeah, it's not just us. We have things we're working on and we're gonna help our friends, and that kind of is a newish thing for her. It really has only been her and her 1 or 2 other people, whether it was her and Eshna, her and her mom, her and her dad and mom. Like, that was, she has always had very small, close-knit circles. And so now it's a new adventure for her. Ben?
Hi, I'm Ben Brainard, and you can find me on the internet or at your local Ralph's. I'm playing Thylo, the Order of Scribes elf wizard, Rune Knight fighter, and I want more words in that title someday. But until then, we're in the marshlands now, and I don't handle my liquor well. I want to go to the tent. George?
Oh man. Hello, I'm GoodGriefGeorge. You can follow me on all the things, and I do stuff. Pod is the changeling soul knife rogue / grave cleric. I don't think I tell people that enough, but it's in the chat. You guys, you'll see it every once in a while when I pretend to cast a spell. Pod, you know, most of these episodes I have sort of ended with Pod is going through it, but today not as much. Like, Pod learned that they can trust Eshna's power a lot more, and can trust that like they really firmly believe now that, like, with what Anarian is going through, Pod doesn't really know how to help all that much, especially with what's happening to them. And there's the potential that Eshna and Levy could help their brother. And so there was a lot of that. Actually, Pod and Levy had very similar conversations with their other halves, where it was very much like, I don't want to leave these people. Like, these are people that could potentially help. These are people that we can see growing with each other because we're accepting each other for who we are. And that's like a new experience for Pod, and potentially also for Levy. So I think that there's, like, we've made more connections today, and I think that was really cool. So yes, go ahead, Anarian.
Oh, I'm Critfail Jake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Playing as Anarian, the Bolin ASMR Twilight Cleric. And yeah, lots of just like realizing that these people are willing to stick with him, even though, you know, he's literally a danger to their health. And also Vecna's getting added to the mix, so excited about that too. But
Vecna is his dad.
wait.
They're everywhere, son.
Yeah, I mean, the Fellowship is officially formed. You know, the party is solidified as a party. So
It only took us 6 months.
Yeah. Regardless of what Vecna, you know, that whole thing is, Anarian is still, you know, there. So
Yeah.
is that the last one?
I
Are we done?
think so. All right, everyone, pile into this raid. We're gonna go kick it with Daniel Green. Fantastic individual. He does the fantasy news. He's a book talk YouTuber thing. super awesome individual. He raided me once and I geeked out. I don't think I handled it really well. I kind of fangirled super hard and it wasn't great. So go show him some love and embarrass me further. Okay, bye. And we are raided.